Hello gardening fans. I'm out here in the garden again, food forest, and it's almost the end of August. I'm still harvesting a whole bunch. A lot of green beans, a lot of tomatoes. I've started my other garden and I'm planting a lot of stuff there. A little late on the okra this year, but okra always does well here in Zone 7. I wanted to take you around and give you a tour because I don't think I really have done that this year. Show you how everything has grown and how everything is looking. I've done a pruning all around just because things were overgrown. I couldn't even walk. Things bumping my head and things like that. And I'll show you around how things are looking. By me pruning makes the sun come in, more photosynthesis, more plants grow because they're getting that sunlight, which is really good. But I did not want to do the pruning during the summertime because it's just too hot, and if I trim the limbs, then the ground floor, food forest floor, will be exposed to the sunlight and lose a lot of its water by evaporation and stuff like that. So there's certain times to do things for certain reasons, so you have to kind of go with the seasons and kind of know. But yeah, it's also time to start seed saving. So pruning, it's one that I'm doing, and seed saving, harvesting, just keeping myself busy. Got a basket here of goodies. I'm gonna go and see what other good things I can find here, and I just want to take you around for the tour, for the harvest tour, and also give you a tour of the whole garden. Things are not looking at its best. I should have really given you a tour whenever things weren't so grown, and but it's gonna be okay. So I also want to talk to you guys why you should grow your own food. And I've done videos about this, but just in case I did not cover it all, I'm going to give you the spill once again of why you should grow your own food. It's therapeutic. It's good for you and the planet. Food security. And just the future overall. Bill Gates, Monsanto, they want to control your food. The seeds, they want to control those. So in the future, you can just see a big control on food, therefore control on human beings and population growth, because it all depends on the food. So I think that pretty much covers it. I can go into detail about what I've just said, but I think you get it. I think my viewers get what I'm trying to say, that in the future you probably won't be even allowed to grow. I said that in Michigan you can't grow certain foods, or you can't have garden in certain areas. What is that? What kind of stuff is that? Like, can't have a garden? What? Ridiculous things going around the world. Not surprised. But that's the best way to rebel, like, against the government right there, is to grow your own food. Because you're no longer depending on the nipple, and they want you to depend on the nipple. They want you to depend on the nipple, because if you're on the nipple, they got you. You're on the hook. They've got you like bait. But See, myself, I'm not 100% sustainable like I want to be, but I am trying to be. Now, it's very hard to break free and be self-sustainable because we've been tied to this system the whole time. But if we all try to break free, then that could break the chains. But see, just one person trying to break free while the rest is just in the system, it's kind of doesn't work. It has to be more like a team effort, and it has to start like a drop here, drop there, here, and then it can come down like a rain pouring down. So that's my goal here, is to show you how awesome things can be, and while we still have the time and the chance to do this. We still have a window of opportunity to grow our food. We have to try to grow your own. Make a movement. Grow your own. If the store's closed tomorrow, how prepared are we? It's good to have canned goods and all of that, but you gotta try to have a garden so that you can keep the ball rolling. Having something stored might help you for a little bit, but having a garden and great soil, you know, as long as you can stay in that area, you can grow a lot of food in a small space too. Even if you have pots and a balcony in your apartment, you can still grow a lot of food. It's amazing how much food you can grow in a pot. If you have property, that's even better. That's amazing how much food you can grow in an acre. I'm just hunting the green beans now, guys. And there's hummingbirds buzzing everywhere. Let's go to another area. You guys could have a food forest like mine in a really short time. Have a food forest like mine or better.
One thing's for certain, and that's that nothing's for certain. You never know what's around the bend. In whatever you're dealing, just accept what you're feeling. There's no point in believing it will never end, 'cause it's changing.
Here we have some raspberries. And this is their second time producing this year. Have not watered, fertilized, or done anything to these. The foundation is key, guys. So you can start a garden right now, because if you look around, your neighbors are probably going to be raking up their leaves this fall. And you just go up there with a pickup truck or however you can get those leaves, and you bring those leaves to your yard, to your house, and you put them down. You put them down right there on the floor. On this light is bad. Sorry, guys. You put it down on the floor here, and that's all you have to do. And the worms will come. You'll start to have worms. Break down, compost in place. You don't. That's how easy it is. That's how I've started. And now the soil is really, really fertile. I have mushrooms all over the floor, the ground floor here, and very, very fertile. I do the chop and drop, so that keeps the fertility in the ground as well. Doing the chop and drop, because that's another key. You don't want runoff. You don't want things washing away.